Let's talk about all the stuff I read in September. I read a lot, and I had a really interesting month of really high highs and some pretty low lows. So let's go ahead and go through them. First up is the graphic novel No Future. You see, I do not have the physical copy of that anymore. That is because I thought the book was reprehensible. It is no longer in my house. I have already gotten rid of it. Do not recommend. Next up is Bowie by Steve Horton and Mike Allred. Fantastic artwork. It just didn't really work for me as a actual biographical comic book. It just was a little cheesy for me in its execution, specifically in the writing. But I still really liked it. I overall, honestly, I just for the art, and I think it's worth picking up as a Bowie fan. I also read the short novella Coming Home Again by Scott Roche. Really had fun with this one. I thought it was a really intriguing concept. It's an romance sci-fi book. I did a full review on it. The only problem I really had with it is I wanted it to be longer. I wanted more time for the romance to develop and all that kind of thing. So it definitely left me wanting more. Then there's They Both Die at the End by Adam Silvera. I will have a full review for this coming up very soon. I really enjoyed it. I did have a few things that maybe kept it from the upper echelons for me of this month, but it was a really great book in a lot of ways. Then there's The Dead Cattail Assassins. Really enjoyed this book. I would love to see more either from this specific character, the MC of this book, or at least from this world, from Paisley Clark. And I took my first step into New Crozon with China Mieville's Perdido Street Station. I thought this was really good. I just thought it was fantastic. If it hadn't been for another book, this probably would have been the top read of the month. I still gave it 5 stars. I really enjoyed Perdido Street Station, and I can't wait to read the next book in the series very soon. And then, of course, the book that was my absolute favorite read of the month that I finished, and that is Assassin's Quest by Robin Hobb. This whole Farseer trilogy has been amazing. I did a whole video gushing about it. Definitely check this out if you're a fantasy fan. Now, I do want to get to a couple books that I started this month, but I didn't quite finish, and they are on purpose. The first one is Monstrilio. I'll be putting this into my October TBR as well. This was not in my September TBR. I started reading it as part of Alfie's Fable Book Club, and he started it sort of mid-month. So I started reading this, and I honestly got about halfway through. I was zooming through it and actually had to stop myself to try to pace myself with the club a little bit. It's just very involving, really enjoying this so far. And then I did start on Koriko, A Magical Year. This is sort of a combination of game book and game and writing prompts and journaling. So it's going to take me a while to get through. I did not expect to necessarily finish this. And the more I read about it and actually got into the process of it, the more I realized I want to take my time with this. So this will be a multi-month project, but I will have a video showing you how it works and sort of the setup of it. And I don't know, I might even do some videos on the story that I'm creating through this if people are interested. The only book on my TBR that I did not get a chance to get to was Empire of Silence. I really do want to get to this very soon. I know October is not happening because I have a very full October TBR that I'll be going through tomorrow. But November is a good possibility because I am very excited to try this out.